standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the...
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. And they're led out by their quarterback from the University of Cincinnati, Desmond Ridder.
There's really no way around it, Mike. I mean, let's just call it what it is. This has been a disastrous start to their season thus far. I mean, they desperately need to get a win and change some of the energy in that building, because I can assure you, I've been there before. As these losses stack up, every day becomes more and more of a drag. And then all of a sudden you get that one big win and the spirits of the building just change overnight. They need that. Can today be that spark? Because if not, you're in for a long season.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
Last week's performance, Mike, probably when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. But with that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the ball from getting into the wrong hands. He got too careless at times, and they made him pay for it. If he does that here today, he might not get so lucky.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. That pass play good for 22. Good for an Eagles 1st down. On the handoff, this is Brooks. Room to run at the 35. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 14-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. 33 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. To throw is Williams. He's got his big tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Eagles. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression,
and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's Tommy Townsend now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go, set.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Another try with Brooks. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
2nd down and 8. Here's Williams. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On the draw, it's Brooks. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. A play fake. Now Williams. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to take over once again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They go play action with Ritter. That's over the middle and intercepted. Whoa. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception, it just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Williams. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. Here's Williams now to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll run. It's a counter. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. He's got his man complete to Dell. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. On play action, Ritter. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They go play action now. Ritter. This is caught. Downfield, it's Dell. And he will get into the end zone. Take Dell. Touchdown, Bears. Butker's extra point is good. And the Bears are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
60 Bison, 60
First and 10.
Let's go now.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Williams to throw on second down. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Eagles. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense and receiver Tank Dell ready to go once more. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's second and 9. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
He's got it at the 7, and they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. They'll run with Moss. Powering forward. He's in. Zach Moss. Touchdown, Chicago. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Bears draw closer here. It's 21-14. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Williams. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Let's go now.
To throw it again, it's Williams. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Throwing again, Williams. Off he goes. And he will score. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ritter. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Ritter. To the tight end, Likely. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Ritter. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man downfield, it's Franklin. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Still 1st down.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that 1st down play. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening has the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Eagles offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Will come up now for second down and 4. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Back to the sideline and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll run on second down. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Eagles offense and Caleb Williams set. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
On first and 10, here's Brooks. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up.
Here we go.
They'll go play action here with Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Set.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Here's Williams on first and 10. That's caught by Harrison right side. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead, despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. A throw on the move is caught. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They go play action. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
The Eagles offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls, it's been intermediate shots, it's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A run with Brooks. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And the rush. He'll be tracked down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing is Ritter. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. Still going. Cortland Sutton. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They motion the slot man left. On 2nd down, Ritter. He's going to keep it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. They'll try to throw for it with Ritter. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Let's go.
On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Here's Williams now to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the ground, they go with Brooks. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. They'll run with Brooks. Good blocking, and he's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Eagles. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what... Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Ritter. They'll look to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Chicago. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to have the Bears first down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. Here's Ritter to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So Ritter will bring them to the line for this 2-point attempt. Here we go. One final play. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up two fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been founded, yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm